Hi guys, it's Carrie with Rockin Farm and Garden. Well guys, today is the day. I am going to start planting up all of my seedlings into the garden spaces and the raised beds. It's very windy, so I apologize for the audio because I'm sure that it's loud and windy. But guys, we are going to be planting up tons of stuff today, so I'm just going to let you follow us and let's get this garden planted. And if you are a first-time viewer, don't forget to hit that subscription button and then right next to it hit the notification bell. That way you will not miss any of our videos that we upload. So every time we upload a video, that notification bell makes sure that you get our video first. So guys, if you like our videos, give us a thumbs up, comment what you would like to see that we do here on the farm. There's my roosters. And guys, let's get started. So here at the garden gate, I am going to be planting my purple hyacinthia bean vine in the two pots that are flanking the trellis that leads to the garden. So I call that my garden gate. As you can see there, I love my garden gate. Well, right now I am just making sure I am adding some good fertilizer to my pots because that is going to have old soil in it. So I'm going to add the Proven Winners slow release fertilizer, and then I'm going to be adding some Biotone starter when I actually put the plants in. And then we are going to vine the hyacinthia bean vine through the garden gate trellis and hopefully have some beautiful flowers for the hummingbirds. The purple hyacinthia bean vine does not like its roots disturbed. So if you are going to have it trellising up an arbor or a fence or something of that nature, you need to ensure that you place the structure at the same time you will be planting your plant so that the roots do not become disturbed. Purple hyacinthia bean vines are not frost hardy. They are perennials in zones 10 through 11, but they will wilt and start to die in temperatures of 40 degrees or below. Purple hyacinthia bean vines like their soil to be wet but not soggy. Well, some of you can see my dog resting in the shadows behind me as I am planting my purple hyacinthia bean vine, but you have to be careful with dogs around your purple hyacinthia bean vines because they are poisonous to dogs. Just be aware of that. Well, guys, I told you that I would be adding a lot of plants out today, and so I'm adding some more peas because some of my peas got destroyed by something. So I'm just replacing some of those destroyed plants so I can have a good harvest of sweet peas. So here we are again. We are going to be adding some more vines, and these are going to be my loofah vines. I'm going to be planting those up on the four corners of my arbor there, and hopefully we can get the loofahs to grow across the top of the arbor and give us a little bit of shade and a little bit of reprieve so that we can come out and have a nice little Coke at my little table there in the middle of my garden. Okay, so here's something for you. Where does all the soil go? I don't take it out of the pots. I don't take it out of my molasses buckets. So why every year do I have to add more soil? Where does it go? Anybody? Anyone? Anybody? Where does the soil go? So I've got my first loofah in my pot. I am going to plant some mint in with it. You can see I just pulled it straight out of the ground. I have it in a raised bed and I just kept kind of going down until I got a good root ball. As you can see how mint grows, it's very invasive, and I'm going to have to make sure I get it out of that raised bed this year because it's going to overtake everything along with the lemon balm. I'm going to have to change that also. However, I was watching, I think it was Gardenary, and she was giving us some tips about what to plant with loofahs and squash and things of that nature to help the squash vine borers and possibly the squash bugs. And they said mint and thyme and basil. She said to plant as many herbs in your garden and flowers in your garden as possible to bring in the good pollinators and to have a lot of fragrance in your garden so that the bugs that do not like the fragrance of the basil and the thyme and the mint, they will go somewhere else. So we're going to try that this year, and I'm just going to try to get as many herbs and flowers around in my garden as possible, and hopefully this year we will have a good harvest of squash, zucchinis, loofahs and things of that nature, and hopefully cross our fingers that the vine borers and the squash bugs don't get them. So right now I'm just going to go ahead and plant this mint, and then I'm going to go ahead and do it to the other 3 pots around this arbor, and hopefully this whole arbor will be covered with loofahs by the end of the summer. Well, guys, this is going to be it for today on the farm. I thank you for joining me as I planted up some of my vining plants on my arbor and the gate to the garden. Guys, don't forget to make what you have beautiful. Thanks for watching.